My name is Larissa, and we're going to practice together for about 15 minutes. As we're getting situated, getting ready to practice, reminder to check in with your body, find that right amount of effort and ease. And this effort is meant to be gentle and meant to be supportive for us. And it's that gentle effort of maybe keeping your spine upright. A reminder, choosing a posture means choosing what works for you in this moment. If following rituals and habits can be helpful, but just slowing down enough that you can really listen to your body's needs. And as we're getting situated, I'll name the concept we've been working with and we'll continue working with is loving kindness. Loving kindness is a practice, a specific practice in meditation of working with a set of phrases, offering ourselves and others well-wishing. But it really also is starting to cultivate compassion and loving kindness. So a lot of times we begin with just being with ourselves. And so we'll work with that. We'll work with these frames of being with and working with. Being with our body, being with the sensations we're experiencing, and we'll begin there. So invitation to either close your eyes or set your gaze downward. And just taking some time to notice, how does my breath feel? How does my body feel? Am I experiencing a particular type of energy or emotion this morning? And not judging anything that arises, just notice. And as we notice and we become aware of these sensations, we have the opportunity to tend to ourselves in this slow time. Again, we'll just spend a little time here in silence, just noticing, what does my body feel like? What am I experiencing this morning? And again, it's just awareness. Can I be a bit more aware of my breath? Can I be a bit more aware of the sensations my body is feeling? And with that awareness, can I offer myself a bit of gentleness, a bit of kindness, a bit of tenderness? And I'm just breathing and I'm aware of breathing, and that's enough. And again, this being with practice. It's super simple. It's just being with sensation that you're experiencing. And then sometimes the simplicity, we forget that simple is not always easy, but the idea is that it's simple enough. We're just returning again and again, just returning to these sensations we're experiencing in the moment. We might be noticing the specific sensation of breath. It's helpful to notice your breath, just the rise and fall of it. You might also notice the sensation in your feet. The sensation of the skin around your face feels very different than skin that is cozily covered by a sweater. Might be experiencing warmth and ease in the body in one area and a bit of irritation in another area of the body. And rather than judging the calm and ease as good and the irritation as bad, we're just noticing and then tending. Just bringing our curious awareness into whatever arises. And this curious awareness gives us the opportunity then to choose, and perhaps choosing with gentleness, whatever it is, choosing to tend to ourselves with kindness. It's just one breath at a time. What do I feel in this breath? And can I just bring curious awareness? And as we keep bringing curiosity to our awareness, it's also possible to start to bring in loving awareness. And this is just an invitation. So we're working with this concept of loving kindness. We're working with it. So now instead of just being with sensation, we're adding this layer of working with loving kindness, working with this intention of loving awareness. And we begin with that curiosity. Sometimes loving ourselves feels unfamiliar or it feels far away. And so I'll use the words curious awareness and loving awareness. It's almost interchangeably. And you can always just come back to just being with your breath, just that simplicity of noticing. Here comes the inhale, and then here's the exhale. And then we just begin again. Here's a brand new, fresh breath. How do I feel it? What am I experiencing with it? And that same curiosity as I exhale. What do I notice? Sensation as I exhale. And that's really our foundation. You can come back to just being with yourself. And then inviting in this concept. What does it feel like to be lovingly aware of all of my sensations? So what does it feel like to be curiously aware? Just loving awareness, just inviting in this idea. Can I be lovingly aware of everything that I'm experiencing? You might even use the phrase, may I invite in loving kindness? May I invite in loving awareness? May I invite in loving awareness? May I love everything that I'm aware of? And just notice, what does it feel like to work with this phrase? May I love everything I'm aware of? May I experience loving awareness? Share those phrases a couple more times. You can just repeat the phrases back to yourself. Phrases might bring up other thoughts. Just notice, what do the phrases feel like in your body as well? Just when we say these words to ourselves, loving awareness. Do I notice sensation? Do I notice resistance? Do I notice ease? It's curiosity. So again, I'll share a set of phrases. You can repeat them back to yourself. May I experience curious awareness. May I be curious about everything I'm aware of. May I experience loving awareness. May I love everything I'm aware of. And again, may I experience curious awareness. May I be curious about everything I'm aware of. And may I experience loving awareness. May I love everything that I'm aware of. Might take a few moments again just to notice your breath. Or you might just say those words to yourself. Curious awareness, loving awareness. Breathing in, curious awareness. And breathing out, loving awareness. Just breath by breath, curious about the sensations. You might even imagine as if you're almost spinning a web for yourself of loving awareness. Just creating this safe space for yourself, within yourself. Just recognizing that we can be curious about everything we're aware of. That softens judgment that wants to creep in. And from curiosity, we start to lend and invite in, can I be loving with myself? Can I be lovingly aware of everything that I'm experiencing? And then I'll invite you to notice your hands. You might just leave them where they are, experiencing the weight of them. You can bring your hands into any of your closing habits or practices. And as we start to come to a close today, I'm going to share just a short passage. This is from Jayia John, author and advocate. And he says, spend your life loving, not seeking love. Ocean need not seek water. It's this idea that we are simply loving. We just are. Spend your life loving, not seeking love. Ocean need not seek water. And I'll share, as we often do to close, a few loving kindness phrases. Repeat them back to yourself if they make sense for you. May I remember to seek loving awareness for myself. May I share loving awareness with others. And as often as possible, May I choose to move with ease and peacefulness. And take your time whenever you feel complete. You can open your eyes, go slowly, find a little movement. And as always, take a moment to thank yourself before you stand up and head into the day.